Well, hello guys, and welcome. I've never shown this world on stream before, and at first glance, it might seem eerily similar to my Let's Play world. I have an ocean monument near me. I have chests and shulkers around me, much like my Let's Play world that I play no commentary on stream all the time. But this is my forever world. I think the main tell was the days played being 8,161 days so far. Um, so I've done quite a lot in this world. As you can see, this world, my main Let's Play world I stream every night, doesn't have AFK farms like the Ink Sack farm or anything like that. Why do I have mining fatigue? Oh, I know I have mining fatigue. I will get to that in a bit. I haven't actually played on this world in a good 3 or 4 months, but yeah, you can see I've got beacons everywhere because I have a farm for that. So I'll just show you some of the farms I got around. This is not spawn, but what I did here was this was my main base for a very long time. And then over time, I turned this into a little a little market down here. I've got a village with obviously villagers. And all the houses are fully custom. I've got this house here. What's this guy? This guy's a stonemason. Um, every house is unique in its own way. Um, I've got every villager profession down here. And in here, I wonder how my computer's going to handle this. This is the map room. So we are currently here. Um, this is the. I should probably make these maps bigger so that this looks bigger in comparison, but I may expand this one day. So it's like this for now. But this is where we're at. This is this is actually my end portal. Yeah, it's in the overworld. Um, and it's definitely the biggest project, one of the biggest projects I've done, which involved tearing down a mountain. This is what I want to. Oh, hi, dude. You're looking at the map room. This is what I kind of want to maybe work on today. This doesn't look great in terms of the maps, but this is actually a zoo. I call it the cells. It's basically every mob that has been added into the game is here, except for the mobs in the Mounts of Mayhem. This is where all my AFK farms are. In the end, there's a red dot on the map there. That is, I tried to break an end gateway. It didn't go well. But yeah, I've got all the little blue dots you see. So this one here, here, and here. They're all beacons. And then I've got a ridiculous amount of beacons in the center of the map as well. Over here, which I'll show you in a second, this is the Nether Island. Every biome in the Nether rebuilt in the overworld. And this was actually Spawn Island, believe it or not. That's my trading hall I'm missing a few villagers. I think I've got a missing Lunge and I'm missing one other, I think. And then this is, I call it the Nexus. It's the storage system, basically. Again, this is in the end. This one is actually the biggest project I've done. Purely because the end portal's in the middle, and if you can't tell, there's no end island. It straight up doesn't exist anymore, and I mined it all by hand. So I do use chunk base for this world, but I have a sort of a thing where basically I don't use chunk base unless I've done it in vanilla first, without first anciency, gotta find it naturally. First stronghold, do it naturally. End ships, all that stuff. But 8,000 days in the game, I think chunk mace is allowed. But I'm just gonna go over to the cells and see what we're missing. I don't have a list of mobs or anything that I need, but I know that I do need to add a few more from the Mounts of Mayhem drops. If I just come up here. This is, End City, fully built in the overworld. End Ship, I wanted to sort of have it down so it looks like it's on water or something, but obviously it's not. It's floating through the void. Then the outer end islands and the main end island there as well. Um, and this is a fully built up as well. I've not got any loot in these, but and all of the shulkers are regular, just shulker boxes. I didn't bring any over from the overworld. So yeah, these are just regular shulkers, and I've got one there as well. So I'm just gonna fly down and see where we're at in terms of what I need. Oh, this is another cool thing as well. I've got a secret door here. Anyone see it? Anyone see the secret door? It's literally right there. Straight into the nether. And then it closes right back up when I walk over it. Yeah, this is my end spawn. I am going to need, one of the things I don't have in this world is a happy ghast for transport and stuff. So I'm going to need to grab one of those. I think I'm going to need to bridge over because I don't think that camel husks can go in boats. But yeah, this is my storage system. I don't think I need to run it. Let me just check. Nah, I've only got 2 in there. I can fill up that chest easy. But yeah, this is storage for every item in the game. At least every item so far. Except for the last 2 or 3. I think it was Spring to Life when I stopped updating this because I'm running out of space. I need to extend all of these by one sort of module or add in some like offshoots to each of the sides. Yeah, the trading hall is over here, which means the zoos are over in this direction. Yeah, I've got everything in here. I've got there's not really anywhere to properly view it, but I've got creepers. I've got every mob in the game, and the reason I have mining fatigue is because I have an Elder Guardian over there as well. Where is the charged creeper? He's around it somewhere. That one was a real pain to get. Oh yeah, I've got a phantom in here as well. This one was probably the most annoying to get in. I've got parrots, I've got different fishes, pandas. The panda was annoying because I had to bring it over here when it was a child, and getting it to not grow up in a minecart was very tedious. Villager captain. Arctic foxes. I'm going to need to extend this out by quite a bit if Mojang add the ability to add name tags with Easter eggs to babies to keep them babies. Oh yeah, I've got the happy ghast. Because I'm going to need to add the baby variants for everything. The creaking, I've got 3 creaking hearts in there. I've got a breeze as well. I can't, obviously creakings don't spawn in the end, so this is probably as best I can do. Oh, copper golem. So I still need to build the actual enclosures. I thought I already had, but obviously it's been months since I've done anything on this world. So I'm gonna Do I have any shulkers lying around? I don't. I'm pretty sure I've finished the walls around here. Yeah. Also, I'm gonna have to extend all of this out when the baby drop comes out anyway. But I've got guardians over here. Shulkers in there. Glow squids. Before, so I've even got one for villagers and nitwits that I brought over. The Iron Golem one is kind of frustrating because Endermen keep teleporting in there and bashing its head in. I keep having to like repair him. But yeah, let's go and grab the stuff I need if I can actually make my way into this portal to build ourselves some more cells. So let's see what I need. I need tiles is what I need. What's here? Was it tile slabs? No, it was tile stairs. Craft these into the stairs. I don't think I'm gonna. I'm gonna need way more than that actually. Bricks. Those are mossy. Don't want those. Brick slabs. There we go. Plenty of these. Resin. I'm pretty sure is on the top layer. Yes. Do I have... I've got plenty. My resin bricks farm actually broke. So, this is kind of a limited supply. I may need to trade for some glass. I don't know how much I've got. Wait, did I need slabs or was it full bricks? I can't remember, it's been so long since I've actually built any of these. It is full bricks, it is. Okay, right, well, I only need a stack. I'm also gonna need some sea lanterns, which I have none of. Wait, were the components to make them here? Nope. Mob drops. I need 4 of them, and I need 5 of these to make a stack. Trying to remember what else it is that I actually need to build this. Glass is a definite. Oh, it's down here. I've got plenty. I'll grab 6 stacks, I think that's more than enough. And I need end rods. Hi mate, it's good to see you back. Pretty sure that's everything I need. Oh, and just to really cement the fact that my end island is mined by hand. Yeah, I've got endstone for days and days. I don't think I'm ever going to need to actually mine endstone ever again for the purposes of building. Unless a project comes along that's like absolutely insane. Oh, every time. Always get suffocated in that block. Why is that zombie holding an endstone? Oh yeah, I did this after the Spring to Life, so all of the different mobs, like the pigs, the cows, they all have different variants. And I have a Jeb the sheep. Blaze, magma creams. There's the charge creeper. He's still in there? Yeah, he's still in there. He's chilling. But, I mean, so far I've gotten pretty much every mob except for the more recent ones. So this one is the next one I need to build. No, not there. Not there. Not there. Oh my god. All of that to place one block. And then it is 4 of these. These all the way around. I think I may go with trying the camel husk or the nautilus first. I think nautilus may be easier, but I'm not 100% sure if you can put them in minecarts or not. Is that right? I think that's right. Yeah. I am going to go to my villager trading hall at some point and re-up on glass, because that seems to be the one thing I use more than anything. It's just glass. It's all over my end city, it's all over here. The monument is obviously covered in the stuff. And then I do stairs upside down along the edges, and then that's then the basis for the rest of it. And I just copy this design on the top and have glass going around to sort of encase the mobs in a shell. The Endermen don't pick up any blocks or anything because all of the blocks that I use are not affected by Enderman. And that was a choice, like I wanted to put grass and moss and sand up here, but it's all different concretes and that sort of stuff instead. Like a decent replacement. Can I reach that from here? No, I can't. I was trying to pick block it. Right, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. I'll start off with 2, and then we'll do 2 lots of 3. Might potentially do like a shipwreck in the middle of one. I'm speaking about, you know, putting a nautilus in. I could do, so for the coral nautilus, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I need to do a coral reef, which I've done in one of these like cells before. For the zombie one, I think maybe a miniature cold ocean ruin. And then for the normal one, maybe a shipwreck. Like a miniature ship. Although, with cells these size, it's probably just a big block of wood. But I'll try and make it look at least somewhat nice. I think I'm going to leave these open tops for now, so that I can get all of the Nautiluses in. But I do need to test to see if potions of water breathing actually like affect them. Because if I can get potions of water breathing to actually work and they don't still drown in the air, then it shouldn't be too difficult to get one sorted. Because I've got a potion factory. I can just make a whole bunch of them. To be fair, I do need to get more pufferfish for that. And I don't have a fishing farm just yet. 8,000 days in, I've basically never fished. And then endstone at the top, which I need more of. So let's go and grab some of that. If I'm doing 3, I'm going to need to grab more glass as well. So let's... I'm so tempted to just fly over the void. To be honest, probably easier if I just fly in that direction. 1,000 blocks. Use the same amount of rockets. Is there something missing? Oh no, they're in here. They are in here. Let me in. Oh, it's being really temperamental. I don't have like an easy like trapdoor access because I always fly around. There we go. I don't know how many emeralds I've got to do trading, but I'm happy. I've got plenty. Take 5 stacks, that'll be more than enough. And I still yet to build a bridge over there. This is my old breeder, but this is my trading hall. I need to repair my elytra as well. Do that in a minute. Here I've got every single armor trim, as well as a bunch of... I don't know how many netherite upgrades I've got. I've got plenty. And then I've got every trade except for the new lunge trade. And then down here I've got every stone... Well, not every stone cut trade, but I've got a bunch of different trades. But the thing with this is, because this is like my main world, everything's like nearly as cheap as it can possibly be. Like sharpness, 19 emeralds. But where is the space over here? So I've already got space over here for things like lunge and any other enchantments they add. Now I just need to go through and find the ones that have glass. Repair my pick while I'm here as well. Oh, actually, no, this should repair my elytra a bit, shouldn't it? I should really put some sort of item frame to show... Do you know what? I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to grab a bunch of item frames and put glass blocks in the ones that have glass trades, because that's the only thing I really use this trading hall for nowadays. I don't really have to enchant that much. considering the tools and armor that I've had for, I mean, years. I mean, I don't think I've replaced any armor in a really long time. 34 should be way more than enough. And I'm going to grab a shulker and just dump a bunch of the stuff in that I don't need. Oh, there's a shulker there. Don't tell me that's full of materials that I need. Okay, no. All of these, except for honeycomb, they're unsorted. So since the copper drop, I've not added the new stuff in yet. Right, I'm going to dump all of this in here. And then I'll take 32 bits of glass. And then I can head back here and actually signpost where the glass trades are. I have a memory like a sieve, so I'm going to have to recheck everything. Right, you didn't have a glass trade. No, you do have a glass trade. I'm guessing you don't. You don't, you don't, you do. And then I can just signpost it all as we go. If I run out of emeralds, I run out of emeralds. I'm not really too fussed. I have a farm for it somewhere. Halfway through the villages now. Oh, didn't mean to put that there. Yeah, I really should have signposted all these as glass trades. Absolutely ages ago. I've definitely been putting this off for way too long. You don't? I don't think this guy has either. Oh no, he does. Right, there we go. I still need to put, like, what items these guys have, but right now I just want to carry on building all of the little animal pens. I don't know how I didn't take absolutely heaps of damage then. Right, let's throw these items back where they need to be. How many bad omen bottles have I got? Not enough to fill a chest yet. I do have a farm for them, but... oh no, I think I do have enough. They're all just stuck at the farm. Where are the emeralds? There they are. The one item that I'm missing from all of this is Deep Slate Emerald. I have spent probably about 6 or 7 hours just trying to find a single piece, and I never have. In fact, I'm gonna take all this glass along with this and a couple of stacks of end stone as well. Probably will need to come back again, but at least I'll have a load of stuff there with me ready. I'll need 2 stacks. I'll be 2 more pens. Can I come in? Thank you. Oh, it didn't render then. I thought I'd missed a load. Okay. So the glass can go in here for now. I'll leave the rest there. I need you, you. I think that's everything for this build. And I'll put stairs around everything. Oh, didn't mean to put it there. Nope, that's gonna go in the wrong direction every time. I really wish they would change it so that it actually showed you exactly where to place the block to get the right orientation. Like, I know there's like resource packs for Java that do it, but I can't find it. Well, I think there is some on Bedrock. It's just I'm not a huge fan of overloading a world with resource packs. I already use enough in this one. Just a different like overlay for the block would go absolutely wild. How did I land perfectly on the edge? That was weird, right? We'll do 8 up here and then we'll do another platform. Wait, hold on. How do I not have Swift Sneak on these leggings? I swear I had Swift Sneak. I've got Soul Speed, haven't I? Yeah, I've got Soul Speed. That's weird. I could have sworn I had it. But I can't be bothered to go and get another book. Oh. And then I will fill this tank with water. And then see how the Nautilus interacts with things like boats and minecarts. Okay. We're on to our last one of these. Oh no, they've added more, haven't they? Because they've added... There's the Nautilus and the zombie. I think I put the zombie Nautilus and the coral Nautilus in one tank. Have one for the camel husk and then one for the parched. I think that's a decent idea. See, that requires finding both versions of the Nautilus, but I've done a lot of work in terms of getting rare mobs in here, so I can handle getting another one. I mean, hey, if I can get a full-on ghast from the nether to the end and put it in a cage, I'm pretty sure I can get a coral version of the zombie Nautilus in here too. Do we have enough glass on us? I'll grab these just in case. And then I'll use whatever building materials I've got left to at least partially make the other one. And then I can head into attempting to troubleshoot and see if I can find a way to get a Nautilus in here. I think the most annoying is probably going to be the Camel Husk and the Parched. But I have a tendency to eat my absolute hell out of my words, so this could be... It could be the other way around. I could try for absolutely ages to get a Nautilus in here and have it not work. I may be trying for like hours on end to try and get a coral version. Who knows? There we go. I didn't want to place for a second there. I need endstone. Okay. I can dump all this in here. I know I need more glass already. I need endstone and I need deep slate tile stairs. I missed. Right, so we need glass. I'll grab 4 stacks, at least then I know I've got more than enough. Deep slate tile stairs. I have some deep slate tiles. Where's my cobbled deep slate? What can I make it out of? I can make it out of polished. Deep slate, is it? Polished deep slate slab. Oh no, it's deep slate bricks that go into deep slate tiles. And then I'll just craft the rest up. You can tell that the last thing I worked on was... I actually can't remember why I've got all of this in here. No, because the last thing I worked on wasn't an ice mob, was it? Maybe it was the creeper farm? I can't remember. But the only other thing I need is endstone, so let's grab a stack. And then finish off this build. I need to figure out where I'm extending this next, because this island doesn't go that far. Maybe I'll make a bridge over to like here, and carry it on over here. That'll be a big bridge. You could do it over to like this island, and then build across here maybe? There are a couple of other big projects that I want to do on stream for this world, namely a big nether tunnel. I've got my nether hub, but there's one tunnel that I'm missing, and that is to my wither skeleton farm. And that's a very long 1200 blocks to build. But I also need to farm skulk. I have a skulk farm. I need warped wood. I need a whole bunch of shroom lights. Basically, to build the tunnel, it's going to take me a good week or two of work. Oh, I'm out of glass. Where did I put the shulker box? There we go. I think next thing I need to do is grab some kelp, which I'll grab from my kelp vat, and a couple of water buckets. Oh, actually, I'm going to grab more endstone, and I'm going to build a layer of water at the top, and then mine out the layer of endstone, and plant kelp down. I need more fire. I don't need more fire rockets. I've got another 3 stacks on me. I always open the bottom chest first. It's a habit that I have not been able to kick. Buckets. Buckets, buckets, buckets. CB, there we go. Don't think I'll need more than 2, but I'll grab 4 anyway. And now I'm about to show the next biggest project that I have done in this world, which is on the far side. Arcadia City. My skulk farm is all the way up here, look. All the way up to the top. I forgot how long a journey this was. But yeah, this is my skulk farm. I've got piston pushers, I've got stone generators, and endermen fall down from the top. Well, I'm fairly sure the endermite's probably gone. Oh no. The endermite is still up there. So this does still work. But yeah, this is Arcadia City. Still got quite a ways to go, but I love it. Oh, I must have recently harvested all of this. Oh well, I need a few. So let's head down to the bottom of the vat. And now I need to race to the top. Before they all get harvested by the hoppers. Yeah, basically with this, we've got a flying machine that harvests all of this at once. And then it goes into these hoppers very slowly. This is why it causes loads of lag, because it's just a whole bunch of entities. And then through those hoppers, it goes down into... I'm not going to be able to get a good angle on this because of where it is, but it goes into these machines, which turn them all into kelp blocks. And they get put in the... I didn't... Oh, bugger. I didn't mean to do that. I think they're meant to be open. But yeah, they all get put in here. Like that. So yeah, every time I've harvested it, I've just got more and more kelp blocks. And then they all empty into these mine carts. They go across here, fill up all of these with kelp. And then I've got the same system over here for redistributing all the items. It's a really, really sturdy system, works really well. Oh, I just stared at you, sorry mate. Shall I just despawn you? I'll just despawn you. As you can see, the roads are still unfinished. There's more I want to do. And there's that red dot that I was talking about on the map, from the map room. This is my tree farm. Pretty basic stuff. And then chicken farm for all the chicken eggs. There's my prop farms, honey farm, netherwort farm, bamboo farm, concrete farm, which I use far more than I'd like to admit because I build all of this out of black concrete. And then I think, pretty sure, yeah, this is cows. I breed all of these, babies come down to the bottom, and then I have food. Food forever. Oh, this was the last build. Slime farm. Yeah, basically, I craft the snowballs into snow blocks, make 20 snow golems up there. And then they all get infested, fall onto a magma block, and then I get a bunch of slimes from it. Let's go back to the overworld, get some water. And sleep. I imagine phantoms are going to be absolutely all over the place. Phantoms? Anywhere? No? I'll sleep anyway. Why not? And then over there is my nether island. My next mega project, like the same sort of scale as this, is the next island over. But it's going to be a while before I properly work on that. I'm gonna need bone meal as well. I don't know how many bones I've got. In fact, while I'm here, I'll re-up on some more firework rockets. Can never have too many. Yeah, these are all the items from the Spring to Life drop that I haven't put in my storage system yet. So there's still plenty I need to do. Basically, every update from last year I didn't put in my sorting system. In fact, I think I'm gonna get... I don't know how many potions of water breathing I've got, but I'm gonna try and get some. Just to avoid any hassle with drowning while I'm filling the vats up with kelp. Bones. I've got plenty of bones. How much? I don't think I've got that many bone meal. In fact, I'll just take a stack of bone blocks. That'll do it. Head back over here and see if I have any potions of water breathing in my factory. Potions, swiftness, night vision, invis, water breathing. Do I have any in here? Oh, I got a 3-minute one. Where is the pufferfish? In here. Yeah, I definitely need to get a whole bunch more of them. I think they spawn in war motions. I don't know what would be easier, using a fishing rod to get them, or just killing them in lukewarm motions, war motions. Well, let's fill up 2 of these vats before I do anything else. This one is next. I've got them all in order as well, so if you start from where you spawn in, and there's like a distinct path that you follow all the way around, that's like all of the mobs released in like order. So it starts off with the first mobs ever released in the game, way back in the alpha versions, and then goes all the way up to the last drop that added mobs, which was the Copper Age. Okay, let's add water. I'm gonna do one here, and then work our way around. Once all of these are water sources, I can work on getting rid of the end stone. Is that everything? I can't really see that well in the end. I think that's everything. can just hear the happy gas chirping away over there. It's kind of cute. See, not all of them grow right way up to the top. It's just really annoying. So they get like natural growth and stuff, but surely, if I'm bone mealing something, I want it to grow. I'll just plant all of the next vat manually, I think. Considering I'll have all of the kelp for it anyway. Just need a few more pieces of this so I have enough, and then I'll get stuck on top. There we go. That's a mechanic I have just learnt right now. If you actually break the kelp, it'll grow to a different height. Let's grab all of these. 16 is not going to be enough. thought it'd be like flowers being directional. Like every certain block has a limit to how tall they can naturally grow, but I guess not. Oh, my 3 minutes are up. Let's... There we go. This isn't to mention the fact that if I'm doing one of them as like coral blocks, I'm gonna need to actually find a coral reef. I mean, I know where one is. It's just a matter of getting to it. It's a good couple thousand blocks away. There we go. And now these should be water source blocks, so I'm going to get rid of all these. When did I actually get? Oh, a decent number of stacks. That's a lot. Yeah, I think I've settled. I'm going to do one VAP for normal Nautilus. Maybe bring over two. And I'll do the next one for both the zombie and coral version. And same as last time, we'll do water sources all the way around. I think that's everything. I can't see any more water that's flowing. And now the next task is just fill up the entire thing with kelp. I was trying to place steak for some reason. really need to do it. Well, I cannot see a single thing. Water in the end just looks bad. It just looks bad. The sooner I get rid of these water sources, the better. Probably would have made sense for me to send up a conduit in the end a long time ago. I'm pretty sure I have a conduit set up already where the warm ocean is. But in order to get the Nautilus to the end, I'm gonna have to activate the portal that's near it. Okay, done. Just in time for my water breathing to run out. Perfect. I better do this and then I go back and find that I've got absolutely hundreds of kelp already stored in my system. Oh, there's one left. I mean, I'm going to need sea pickles and seagrass as well. I guess I can go and activate the end portal now. Yeah, I bet we had loads of bone meal already. It's over here. Yeah, I've got over a shulker box worth. In fact, I'll throw these in here. And the bone meal. I'm going to keep a water bucket on me. I'm pretty sure I already got one in here, haven't I? Yeah. Throw another one in here. I can use it for water sources. And then I'm just going to put the kelp away manually. Where is it? I think it's on the next level down. Along here somewhere. Yeah, I've got shulker boxes on shulker boxes worth of kelp. Couple of dried blocks. Bunch of dried stuff. How am I looking for coral blocks? 40, 50, 20. Yeah, I could do with going and grabbing a whole bunch. So let's refill on food. And I'm gonna grab a couple of potions of water breathing. In fact, I am gonna need a bunch of pufferfish. Where's my good fishing rod? Hello? Where's my good fishing rod? Totems, food, Elytra, armory? No? Where is my good fishing rod? I have so many totems. Well, I guess I can just make a fishing rod. I've got the emeralds, I've got book trades. Let's just grab some sticks and string. String and emerald. Sticks are down here somewhere. And string will be along here. Wait, do I have... Yeah, I've got enough ender pearls. I don't have enough ice to open the portal, so I will do that. After I've done a bit of fishing. And let's grab some emeralds. And books I'm going to need as well. 3 stacks should be more than enough. To be honest, 1 stack will probably be enough for all these enchants. Books, 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 books. Need to head to B, which is just before candles, right? Be near bookshelves, there we go. Lore, Luck of the Sea, Unbreaking, Mending. I think that's all the ones I need. Oh, I missed. Yeah, if you can't tell, all of these beacons here are not only purely decorative, but they cover up the pieces of bedrock that were around all the obsidian pillars, which again, mined by hand, painstakingly. Although to be fair, it was a lot easier mining thousands of blocks of obsidian compared to like 250,000 blocks of endstone. over here. Where do the librarians start? Here. Which one's mending? First one. Mending. Now I need Aqua Affinity, no. Channeling, no. Flame, no. Multi-shot. Fortune, looting, and breaking. It's Luck of the Sea and Lore I'm looking for now. Loyalty, no. Riptide. Luck of the Sea. There we go. And Lore. I don't think there's any more I can put on the fishing rod. Yeah, I've also got all of these as well. So I didn't actually have to buy any. I've got stacks of books. Right, where is... Pretty sure this is... This will be... Soul Speed. Yeah. So, what is it? Is it this one? No, that's Windburst. Swiss Sneak 2. I don't even have a Swiss Sneak 3 book. That's crazy. I thought I had loads. I need to raid Ancient Cities again. But I do not like going to them. Oh, it's raining. I can show you something. Where is Anvil? Anvil. Let's just... I don't need to care about levels. I can just throw these together. Throw this on a fishing rod. I'm going to craft all of these into blocks for easy storage. And I'm going to show you something real cool. It's not nighttime, so it's not really... It's not going to look as good. But... yeah, that. Are they bugged out? Have they stopped working? Where are the levers for them? Oh, it's these ones. Yeah, I have lightning machines on my nether island, which is pretty cool. It took me a while to figure out how to do it, but I got it done. So I think I just fish for... Go for fish now. Ooh. That dolphin... Was that a dolphin that sped me along there? No, I think it was just the speed effect from the beacon. Well, there's one. I think I want a good maybe 10. And then I can throw some of them in to the potion factory, and then the rest can go on water breathing potions. And then I go and get a load of coral blocks and build out a nice little area for the Nautilus to go in. Oh, there's a water bottle. I don't really need it, but thanks. And a tripwire hook. Why am I getting junk? I've got the best enchants on this. I just enchanted it. Come on. I mean, that's... Wait, what? Power 4, Sharpness 4, Lunge 3. I mean, that's my first ever lunge book in this world. So I guess that's something. I don't have a spear yet. I've never made a spear in this world. In fact, I'm gonna sleep so I can easier see the water particles on the fishing rods bobbing up and down. Did one of the cows escape this pen? There's not meant to be a wild cow out here. Are you... How did you... How did you get out? Huh? You're meant to be in here. Where the hell... Did he jump up on the scaffolding and get out? How did... I mean, he can't have made that jump, surely. Well, maybe he did, who knows. Where did he go? There you are. What about the others? Where's the butcher? The pigs are in here and they're fine. And he's trying to get out, but he can't. He's checking on the... He's checking on them. The sheep can't get out. So it's just the cows that have managed to get out. That's weird. Oh, I missed the jump. Right, let's try and get a few more pufferfish. And then when I'm over there, I can always hunt for more that are actually just swimming around. I'll leave it at 5 for now. That should be enough for some water breathing potions. But I'm gonna need to take on a bunch when I go over there. So I have to make the trip twice, I think. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. And then I can throw the fishing rod in here. And these are all my junk items that I need to put in the sorting system. Don't need that water bottle for right now. I'll keep the lunge book just because then it reminds me that I need to get lunge on my trading hall. And I don't have I've got a tied smithing template as well. All of these maps I need to throw out. I've got so much I need to get rid of. Right, let's go back to the end, get to the factory, put these shulker boxes back where they belong in the sorting system. And then make the long trip to the Warm Ocean. And I'm going to grab a few shulkers from there as well. Like a shulker for each different type of coral block. I can activate that. Maybe tonight when I'm editing. I don't want to do anything on camera in terms of AFK farming, because that's just boring. Oh, straight into the water chute for the shulker farm, the skulk farm. Right, let's head up here. Right, I've got pufferfish there. How many do I have in here? 2 in there as well. I'm going to need a lot more. How am I doing for... Right, that's full. What about redstone? That's full. What about gunpowder for up here? I can get the right angle to... Right, that's full. That's full, and I'm assuming the redstone is full as well, yeah. So it's just pufferfish that I need to get for splash water breathing potions. So let's cycle this and get another batch cooking. And I'll take 3 with me. And then I'll just wait for this to cook so it doesn't bug out and trigger anything again. Oh, now the redstone's in there. I think I'm safe to go. And while I'm here, I will show off the best thing that I have worked on in this world. This took the longest, but if I press the button and look directly up, make sure I'm stood right in the middle. 96 beacons arranged in a perfect circle. And if I go up, it does look like a perfect circle, but they're actually dotted all the way around here. Like this took an unbelievable amount of time to do. Like I had to kill 96 withers to get this done. So my underground looks absolutely mashed. But yeah, I just press the button and they all disappear. None of them have any effects or anything, but it's definitely one of my favourite things in this world. Grab some shulker boxes and then head out. There are 5 different types of coral block. So I'll take 1 shulker for each. It's definitely overkill, but I'd rather be overkill than underkill. Coming to nightfall again. It's not really that big a deal. I'm going to stock up on rockets. How's my elytra doing? My elytra is fine. Let's go. So I think it's around 5,000 blocks in this direction. Actually, I'm going to sleep before I go. I'm gonna take some night vision. I know it's a lot of going backwards and forwards, but I'm very forgetful. And I change plans all the time. I'm gonna take a potion of night vision as well. And some ender eyes, I think. Night vision, there we go. I'll take a couple of these. I'm not going to use them in the water, but I will use it. Well, yeah, why not? I'll take another one. I want to use one of them to unlock the end portal near where I'm going to be getting the zombie and the coral nautilus. And now I need mob drops. Let's go until we get ourselves. I'll grab 16. How many of these do I have? 42. I've got enough. 16 Eyes of Ender is probably a few too many, but oh well. We'll restock on the rockets again, because this is a long trip. And I will sleep and then we'll head off. In this direction by about 5,000 blocks. It's around this area that I'm going to be hunting for Deep Slate Emerald ore at some point. There's a few gravelly hills back there. Oh, all the old junk errors. That's how old this world is. They're absolutely littered, and they get worse the further out you go. You can see one there, next to my totem. In fact, I wonder if I'm going to pass over my bone meal factory. I know it's around this area. Is that the mangrove swamp plus the outpost is roughly where it was? Is it over here? Here it is. So yeah, tropical fish spawn in, and then because of their pathfinding, they go to the lowest blocks. So they all just swim straight down into there. And if I activate that lever, it turns on all of the tridents and stuff. And I just get bone meal upon bone meal for days. Oh, warm ocean should be over this desert. Wow, talk about chunk errors. Exposed dripstone in the middle of the desert. In fact, while I'm here, I'm gonna grab some sand. Grab like a stack or so. And I'm gonna make a tower, because I've got it written down exactly where the end portal is. Not where it is, but... Oh, creeper face. But like nearby where it is. Don't think I've activated this one yet. So it is 1,644. So, around about here. Holy chunk arrows. And then it is 5,340. I'm not 100% sure on whether it is actually here, but there's going to be so many ancient cities under here, I don't want to deal with it. Right, 5,340 and 1,644. Right, well the yellow sand's definitely going to stand out. At least that's a plus. And, more importantly, it's right next to water. Which should make getting the Nautilus in there a lot easier. With a big tower, just so I know where it is. I don't have torches on me, do I? No, I don't. Wait, I don't even have an ender chest. Wow, rookie mistake. Yeah, I'd say this is pretty visible. This is definitely a go down here, you'll find the end portal. But at least for now, let's go over here and get ourselves some coral reef. Pretty sure, yeah, there's a bunch here, look. In fact, I'll just start doing it from over here, why not? Oh, a nice underwater cave. Right, let's start with all of these, and I'm gonna grab a bunch of these off the edges, and then as soon as I know I've got everything, I can mine up the full patch. Oh, look, well, there's coral nautilus straight away. So I think this guy's gonna perish before I can tame him. Right, what I'm gonna do, sack off getting coral blocks for a second. I'm gonna run up here, make a crafting table and some fences. And then I should be able to hopefully find some pufferfish lying around. I don't have any string though. I suppose I can wait for nightfall to get string. It's not really that big a deal. So let's just sort of set up here for now. crafting table, some fences. And I'll just put... No, they need to be further under the water. Just put a line like that. And then... Oh, it's raining. And then I can use the rest of this for sticks. I'm actually fairly close to where the end portal is, which is really just a massive relief. I don't have to trek for 1,000 blocks over land. Grab some of these guys. Swing around and grab a bunch more. And then I'm going to tame them. Get some string once night falls and I can get some spiders. Pufferfish, where are you at? Is that one? No, it's just a regular tropical guy. There are mobs spawning now. Which is good because that means I can get string. Any more pufferfish want to show themselves? Can't see any more right now, but oh well, I say I can't see any more. 3 more appear in front of me. I've got 9. Should be enough to at least tame some. Now I need to find... Oh, well, there's a camel husk. Straight away. Now I just need to find some spiders. That's a zombie. Spiders, please. No, I get it. You want to spawn zombies and you want to spawn creepers and skeletons. Don't need any of that. I just need some spooters. Good job I stocked up on food before I came here, because I have a feeling that I'm going to get hit a fair few times by these husks. More zombies. Is that parched? It is. I will sort you out later, my friend. Another camel husk. And still no spiders. Where are the spiders? Ow. Not gonna lie, that shit me up a bit. Am I in like the wrong biome for spiders or something? I wasn't. Blow arrows a weakness there. Come on. Give me a damn spider. Or at least a couple. Right, regular skeletons, regular zombies. There we go, spider. And no string. That's annoying. Come on. Spider with string, please. There we go. There's one. There's 2. How many does I need? Is it 5 for a lead? So I need like 15, I think. I don't know why they weren't spawning before. I'm seeing a few now. Oh, rain again. Right, that's enough for one lead. It's nearly enough for two. Another camel husk. I'll have to come back here with name tags and like a bow and arrow and stuff to actually get the specific mobs that I want. Because every mob that I've got in a tank in the end is name tagged. Not with any specific name, just, you know, is this a spider? Yes, it is name tagged. Spider. Right. That's enough for 3. Might as well see if we can push our luck for 4. Purely because I'd like to have 2 regular Nautilus and 1 zombie, 1 coral. And I don't have any name tags on me. So the best way to stop them from despawning is tying them to a fence. At least I hope that's how it works. Come on, we're getting loads of zombies. Where are the spiders at? Oh, another outpost. I don't think I've been to this one. No, the allays are still in there. Have I been to this one? No. Smithing templates. I got string, which is good. I will keep an eye out for cows and stuff. Because if I can get some leather, I'm pretty sure it's just string I'd need to make a bundle, which will make all the little extra bits that I've got lying around in my inventory a lot more easier to manage. Right, well, I've got the string I need anyway, I'm pretty sure. So let's go back to our crafting area. And see if we can't tame our zipples. A couple of nautili. This is enough for 4 leads, right? Oh, 8. Okay, they craft a lot more than I initially thought. It's 2 per crafting. I guess I can start off by trying to find a regular Nautilus. The coral one was down here. It's definitely despawned by now. For fish, I'll take you. Where'd the other guy go? There he is. Is that another one yet? Did come up for air already. I don't want to waste water breathing potions when I'm not actually mining anything. I suppose more of them will spawn during the day when everything on the surface is is burnt. Mob caps and all that. Two of them are tridents. None on a Nautilus. Here's a regular one. Let's just tame this guy. Oh, that was quick. Are you up there? Grab another one. Wait. Oh. I thought he just straight away broken. Ow. Where was I hit from? Oh. I thought he'd broken away from his, there we go. From the sort of thing I tied him up with. Oh, there's a trident guy. That's not good. Right, let's get out of the way so he doesn't hit them. Now let's try and find a drowned with a Nautilus. Don't think I'm gonna get too lucky, because up here is fairly close to the surface, so it's quite bright up here. Like, there are darker patches. Surprised I've not found any of my many conduits that I've littered around this ocean yet. You're a trident guy, not on a Nautilus. Something clearly has to be bugged with this update, because it says that there's a 50% chance of a trident drowned riding a Nautilus, but I mean, from experience, I've had way less luck. Let's go down here and see if we can find another dude. Regular drow. Not what I'm after. Two more regular swimmers. I just spawned over here. He's normal. These guys are both normal. Go on, give me something. Another trident guy. No. Nautilus. We'll take out more pufferfish. I have a feeling we're gonna need an absolute... But wow, where did you come from? Oh, still normal. Don't want you. There was another pufferfish lying around here. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Two more regular guys. Another trident drowned with no Nautilus. think I'm going to leave it off here for today anyway. And then next stream, on this world anyway, I do want to try and get some more Nautilus tamed and up here. And get more coral blocks, make our way through that end portal and build the enclosures, at the very least.